great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And that is foul. Got him. Now 1 away.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run. Those last few inches through the zone.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 2-1. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Stephen Kwan. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out, and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground. Base hit into the outfield. Fastball for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Ball.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Freeman, the lead runner, out at second. Kwan at first, 1 gone. swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting ninth, second baseman,
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one
Ball
outside. And that's ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in L.A. And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Fastball is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And O'Neal is struck out.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Ha!
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is out of here. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, great stop. Now a jump throw. Oh, the throw is over his head. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Fouled off. He was late. One out and a runner at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Got him swinging.
Up next, the pitcher, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Grounded out his first time.
No, too low.
Runner at second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man at second. Bounce to the right. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Ball 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Stays alive. Pitch
Ball
misses,
3.
and it's 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Ball inside. Oi!
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball
Got to be
2.
real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And
No,
another
that's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. The relay, but he's in there easily.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Stepping in, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Center field. Pajas under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop Termarr Johnson.
Yeah.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball 1, up.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball, no.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Man at second. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Jackknifes out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
The 3-1. In the air to left center. Quan in position. Brings it in. And that is that. Another look at this two-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom four, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Late with the swing there. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freeman hits it in the air. Rooker on his way over. 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Stephen Quan, the next to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a ball popped up. Johnson under it. That is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Evan Phillips on to pitch out of the pen here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Oh, 2 now. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That pitch gets the corner. That is strike two. In the air, left field. Quan moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman Brandon Lau.
Lau at the plate. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at first, one away. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lau leads off first with one away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. So up next, Brent Rooker, 1 for 2. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. One out. Runners at first and second. In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Two on, one out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jack Dreyer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Forget it. A 3-run shot, and they add to their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
2-2 down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Cannonball coming. It's now an 8-0 game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cruz should have this one. One down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Hassan Wakil.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, no.
The Pirates up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one in triple digits. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the 0-1. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. That's through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Tucker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 3, 100 miles an hour from home. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Connor. Griffin. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
He goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Just missed. The Buccos up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th.
No.
Dreyer, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a payoff pitch. And that's ball.
That's the ball. Take your
Speaking
bait.
of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. This one in the air, right field. Tucker on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Jordan.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer done for the night. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
He's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
To account to a
down
guy
low.
like this at the plate, you've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay. I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So one left for Pittsburgh as it remains an 8-0 game.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Braxton Ashcraft. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. This one smoked on its way out of here.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by it, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Ball. Hike.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Cruz settles under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
And
No,
that's
that's
off
in.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
Off the plate.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. They're down 3-1. Stephen Kwan up next for the Dodgers. High fly ball, right field. Rooker on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Still alive. Fourth game of the NLCS. We go to the top of the 7th. Brandon Lau getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Jake Cousins, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Got him. One away.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he... the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
No, that's a ball.
This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 9-1.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and gets it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
That's down.
One out, base is empty, and a run in late here in game 4. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1. Popped up. Betts. 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Johnson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air, right field. And that is that. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, Steven Kwan.
And first offering is fouled off. That one almost got him. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Oi!
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now Ha-Seong Kim. Pajes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one hit to right. He's got it.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 2 now. Way inside. That's to third. Griffin. Jump throw. What a play. Inning over. One left for L.A. Welcome back in a new. Arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
Langoliers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2.
Base knock right field. And a good start to the inning.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Foul ball. Yeah, a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Pirates up big in this one here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Cruz batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Cruz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 1-0.
Ball. Ball 3.
Missed. 3-0 down. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And the 3-1. And ball 4 to a board.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
In the dirt, blocked. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone late here in game 4. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's down and away. Two on, one out, and they're all
That's
loaded
the ball.
up.
Take your
Very
base.
close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Cousins, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. All loaded up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here's a 1-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Bases loaded, one away. This one popped up right side.
That's
and
an
the
infield
fly is called. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jake Cousins is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone.
Just foul.
And it hooks just foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels running around the bases when you've just hit a granny.
Muncy sends it to first. Lau. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 8th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
outside. Ball one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
He swings and fouls one off. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
That one catches the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Comes the 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Down the line, it's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone! I think you know what time it is. It's time to get ill. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. Here comes the manager out of the new pitcher now, Chet Drake. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hey.
The 0-1. Inside,
no.
just missed. Betts chasing that time. This one in the air, right field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3.
Ball. That's down.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That's a strike.
The 0-1. Into center. Makes a nice running catch. And the inning is over. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now a 9-3 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brock Stewart getting ready to go. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Scott, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. 2-0. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Payoff pitch. That's to third. Muncy. Long throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder Joseph Garcia.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
0-1. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Termarr Johnson. He's already homered in this game. Lifted in the air down the left side. Betts under it. And that is that. Bucks go down quietly, but they lead it 9-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, but he got burned.
Now at the plate, Hye-Sung Kim. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is fouled back. One strike away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised.